Welcome to the vlog. I'm vlogging now. How about that? So this is the first vlog. I got the idea from a woman at Speak and Write to Make Millions, which is where I'm coming back from. I'm actually flying out of California back to Mississippi as we speak. So that was amazing. Look out for the blog post on that on the website. But I just wanted to share a thought with you really quickly, because every time I fly, every time I travel, this thought comes to my mind. How many of us have this language or this belief along our journeys that we don't have it within us to accomplish whatever goal or task we have in front of us? You know, myself included, sometimes I can find my language and my self-talk being, this is just as much as I can give, or, that's all I got, or I wasn't meant for this. And a lot of times when I'm saying that, I'm not even pushing myself to a higher level. I'm just cutting off, shutting down, because I failed maybe a few times, maybe not even a few, maybe the first thing that I did, it failed. And so I'm like, maybe I'm no good at this. Maybe this isn't my purpose. Maybe my gift is not this. Maybe I'm supposed to do something else. So I know we've had that language. If you're an entrepreneur, for sure, I'm a newer entrepreneur, and I know that journey is not something that can come easy at all times. And a lot of times we can find ourselves going, you know what? I gotta stop. I gotta throw in the towel. It's just not working out. It's just not happening. But what I want to share with you today, as I'm on this plane, is when I look outside, when I look out there, and I see the wing of the plane, and I'm looking down at all of God's creation, I have this surreal moment that literally hits my gut, where I go, wow, I'm flying right now. And I know we take that for granted, right? It's like, oh yeah, well, we all fly. There's tons of people flying every single day all around the world. But when you really sit and think about that, right now I am suspended in the air, traveling over the United States from one state to another. And at one point, that was not, an everyday occurrence. At one point, that was probably crazy for somebody to even think that that would be something that we can do, right? Oh, we're going to fly one day. But somebody did say, you know what? I have this vision. I have this goal. I see it so clearly. It never leaves me alone. I want to do this thing. And again, a lot of times that's us, right? We have these goals, we have these visions, we have these dreams that we want to see come into reality. But when it gets hard, we go to saying, well, maybe it's not my gift, maybe it's not my purpose, maybe it's not my vision, maybe I'm not capable. But I just want to remind you and encourage you right now that as I'm flying to Mississippi, look at what we are able to do when we take the limits off of ourselves and those limiting beliefs. Look what we're able to do. So whatever vision or idea or goal, no matter how grand or small, how crazy, how practical it is, know that just like whomever was the one who completely perfected this thing called flying, I know there were the Wright brothers and different people, but that's an ongoing process. But they were courageous. Those people were courageous enough to step out and say, you know what, everybody can call me crazy. Everybody doesn't have to see it, but I see it. And because of what they did, now we have this ability to travel all over the world. So if that helps you, don't even think about just you. Think about when you reach that goal, when you complete that task, when you put out that service or that product that you're working on. Think about whose life it's going to impact. Our gifts are not just about us. It's not just about us succeeding. There are people whose lives are going to be touched by our gifts, by that crazy vision, by those goals, whatever they are. So just think about that. Again, myself included, talking to myself too. But let's just think about that the next time we want to limit ourselves. Think about those that came before us that did some pretty freaking amazing things. And if they can do it, guess what that tells us? We can do it too. And even more. So I love you guys. I'm going to get back to doing some work, but I just wanted to pop on and leave you with that. Again, look out for the blog post for Speaking Right to Make Millions 2016. It was amazing. I have so much I can say about it. I might have to split it up into 2 different posts just because, but look out for that. And I love you guys. If no one has told you, you are enough just as you are. And I mean that to my core.